Morning sunlight spilled across the African plains, painting the grass gold. A gentle breeze whispered through acacia leaves, carrying the scent of dew. A tall giraffe walked gracefully, her calf trotting playfully beside her. He stretched his neck clumsily, trying to nibble tiny leaves like his mother. They wandered peacefully, searching for the freshest shoots among the trees. Life moved slowly, like the warmth of sunrise spreading across the land. The calf chased grasshoppers, jumping with awkward excitement. The mother paused often, watching with patient eyes. That day, the heat rose quickly, shimmering over the earth like a mirage. The calf spotted a glimmer of water shimmering in the distance. Without thinking, he bounded toward it in pure joy. The mother followed calmly, unaware of the danger ahead. It looked like a shallow, soft watering spot in the shade. But beneath the surface lurked hidden quick mud. The calf stepped forward and splashed happily. Then the ground sagged underneath him. His thin legs sank into the mud, stuck fast in the cold muck. He yelped, startled, trying desperately to pull himself free. The mother rushed forward, heart pounding like thunder. She nudged him carefully with her nose, trying to help. But as she stepped closer, the earth swallowed her front legs. The mud gripped like hands, dragging her deeper with each movement. She tried to back away, but the mire tightened around her body. Fear rippled through her muscles. The calf cried in panic. The midday sun burned fiercely overhead. The calf whimpered, trembling beside his trapped mother. The giraffe called softly, her voice etched with fear but love. Slowly, exhaustion began to drain her strength. A herd of zebras paused nearby, ears flicking. They watched for a heartbeat, then turned away. Instinct told them to avoid danger at all costs. So the calf remained alone, small and helpless. The sun climbed higher, heat thickening the air. Insects buzzed around the motionless, sinking body. The giraffe's eyes softened with pain and resignation. The calf paced desperately along the edge of the mud. He didn't know how to save her, only how to cry. His tiny hooves scraped dust as he called for help. He couldn't leave her, but staying felt hopeless. Still, he chose loyalty over fear. Time crawled slowly, as slow as the mud pulling her down. The mother's legs vanished beneath the surface. Her breathing grew heavy and slow. The calf pressed close, shaking with fear. Then, distant engine noise cut through the heavy air. The calf lifted his head, ears twitching in hope. A Green Ranger vehicle rolled into sight across the plains. The driver slowed, noticing something unusual. The calf stepped onto the dirt track, legs trembling. The jeep screeched to a stop in a cloud of dust. Two rangers stared, startled by the tiny guardian. He turned his head toward the swamp, pleading. They exchanged a quick glance, danger or distress. But instincts and training spoke loudly, a call for help. They followed slowly as the calf led them forward. Then they saw the mother sinking, barely above the mud. The mud looked deep, treacherous, unforgiving. They scanned the area for other animals, escape routes. There was no time to wait for backup. The decision was immediate. They would act. A sedative dart whispered through the air, striking gently. The giraffe flinched, then slowly relaxed. Calming her was the first step to protect her. The calf watched, eyes wide with confusion and hope. Boards and logs were laid carefully across the mud. A fragile bridge to safety, one plank at a time. Sweat glistened on the ranger's brows in the harsh sun. The calf stood guard near the edge, tail flicking anxiously. They crawled closer, looping thick ropes around her torso. Avoiding her neck, steady hands worked with precision. The knots were strong but gentle, born from experience. They signaled to each other silently. The engine roared, rope tightening like a lifeline. Mud bubbled, resisting, pulling back like a living thing. Inches turned to feet as she began to slide free. The rangers moved slowly, steadily, unwavering. At last her legs emerged, coated in heavy mud. She collapsed onto solid ground, breathing raggedly. The calf rushed to her side, nudging her with tiny cries. The rescuers paused, hearts aching at the bond. They washed her fur with cool water from buckets. Checked pulse, breath, reflexes, eyes. One ranger recorded vital signs carefully. The other scanned the savannah for threats. Fresh leaves and clean water were placed nearby. The calf sniffed the offerings, tail quivering gratefully. He pressed his head gently against his mother's neck. The breeze carried a hint of relief. Slowly, the giraffe's eyes fluttered open. Life returned, flickering like a flame in the wind. She tested her breath, then her limbs. Recognition sparked when she saw her calf. She lifted her head, muscles trembling but alive. The calf bleated with joy, nudging her chin. The rangers smiled softly, not daring to move closer. Hope glimmered brighter with each breath she took. The giraffe touched her calf's cheek with her muzzle. He leaned into her, trusting the world again. For a moment, all was still and sacred. Life had chosen to fight. The rangers backed away, respecting their space. They left supplies and watched from the jeep. The planes buzzed back to life around them. The calf stayed close now, wiser and braver. The giraffe rose shakily, towering once more. She turned toward the humans, eyes deep with silent gratitude. A moment of understanding crossed species. Then she looked back to her calf. Leaves rustled as the calf found food and offered it. A tender gesture, clumsy yet full of love. The mother chewed slowly, savoring each blade. A cool wind brushed the plains, easing the heat. Rangers noted coordinates, conditions, the miracle. They had done their duty, and more. Their jeep rolled back along the dusty road. But they kept glancing in the mirror. Mother and calf walked toward the distant herd. Their silhouettes swayed gracefully in golden grass. The savannah exhaled peace and survival. Life moved forward, carrying hope with it. Evening settled softly over the savannah, as though the land itself exhaled in peace. The giraffe mother paused once more, turning her head toward the humans who watched from afar. There was no roar, no sound, only a quiet look of gratitude shimmering in her gentle eyes. Then she stepped onward with her calf, carrying hope into the cooling wind.